God with us, hope and justice. But who may abide the day of his coming? And who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like a refiner's fire. Malachi 3:2. Why? Why did it happen? This is not a good story. It has for now no happy ending. It is the story that begins with a lie and ends with a murder. It's the Christmas story that no one tells. The story of Herod, king in Jerusalem when Jesus was born. Jerusalem was the capital of Judea, the land of the Jews. This Herod was called Herod the Great because he was the first of the Herodian family line to rule as king of the Jews. His Judean subjects did not want Herod to be their king. At first, they hated him because of who he was. Later, they learned to hate him because of his cruelty. You see, the true kings of Judea were members of the Hasmonean family. Herod was not a Hasmonean. Worse, he was an Edomite, a descendant of Esau. The Jewish people were descendants of Jacob, Esau's twin brother. And so they considered Edomites like Herod to be only half-Jews. When the Romans conquered Judea, they wanted to place a king on the throne who would be loyal to Rome. They did not trust the royal Hasmoneans, who were the rightful heirs. Instead, they chose Herod, whose family was important in the region to rule the Jews. Herod knew that his power depended on the might of the Roman army and the favor of the Roman Caesars. So he collected their taxes, kept the Jewish people under control, often using excessive cruelty, and beautified the land with magnificent building projects. Herod also did everything in his power to eliminate anyone who might threaten his kingship. In the course of his long reign, he murdered most of the people who were close to him because of his jealous fear that they might steal his throne. He killed his brother-in-law. He killed his uncle. He killed his favorite wife, his mother-in-law, and 3 of his very own sons. Herod's murderous ways were so well known that the Roman emperor, Augustus Caesar, made a bad Latin joke of it, remarking that he would rather be Herod's pig, hus, than his son, huios. It's no wonder, then, that Herod was desperately jealous when, toward the end of his life, Magi came from another kingdom asking for information about a newborn king of the Jews. Herod hid his anger behind the smooth lie that he too wanted to worship the new king, if only the wise men could help him find this child. When the wise men escaped without giving him the information he so desperately wanted, Herod was furious. He sent out a deadly search warrant. In an effort to destroy the new king who had been born in Bethlehem, Herod ordered his soldiers to murder all the boys in that area who were 2 years old and under. Herod did not know that Joseph had escaped to Egypt with Mary and Jesus after being warned by an angel to flee from Bethlehem. And so, the innocent baby boys of Bethlehem died. Why did it happen? Evil did not begin or end with Herod. There have always been and always will be wicked people who destroy the innocent for the sake of their own evil plans. And always we wonder why such things happen and why they are allowed to go unpunished. This question that so many ask is also asked many times in the Bible. It appears in the Old Testament book of Malachi right before the verse that I just read a few minutes ago. The Bible's answer to the question is not an easy one. The answer does not take away the pain of those who suffer. But the Bible's answer is always the same. God is faithful. God is just. God is in control. And God is with us. It is the answer we must accept by faith and in hope, knowing that God did not spare even himself from the worst human suffering and evil imaginable. It is not an accident that the Bible tells us this story of Herod's treachery along with the story of the birth of Jesus. Jesus was born to save the world from just such evil. He was born to die for the sins of the world. He patiently waits for the world to come to repentance. And one day, he will come to judge the world. On that day, evil will be finally and forever conquered. It will not stand under the fire of God's justice. And for those who suffer, for those who are lowly of spirit and contrite of heart, there is no other hope except in the God of love, the Almighty, the maker of the universe, who is with us and who will someday make all things right.